I'm sitting here and I feel like the Divine Spirit wants me to share a message with you guys. So this may not resonate with everyone, but you still need to pay attention. You have to be mindful. You have to be careful who you engage your energy with. Some people have thought forms, entities, energies that are lower vibrations that can be attracted to your energy. Especially when you are a light worker, especially when you are a transmuter. You have to be mindful. If you do engage with people that may have a lower vibration, and what I mean by a lower vibration, it's like their frequency or their aura. You can tell it's the heaviness on them, and they carry the heaviness with them. And this can show up in the facet of jealousy, gossip, but especially for those that seem to be unfortunate, or those that experience hardships continuously. Because this is the energetic, more so like a spiritual heaviness. I wanted to say spiritual disease, but it may not necessarily be a spiritual disease. It could just be an energy. And that energy could just be for a moment, but then you also have energetic parasites that latch on to people and they feed off of their energy. So therefore, it's almost like a disease, because it's very hard to get away, to separate oneself from this entity or from this energy. It's also a mindset. So if you think about this, like traditionally what they say about parasites, the more you feed the parasite, the stronger that the parasite grows. And how do they feed? They feed by finding a nesting spot that is hard to see and hard to reach. And once they find that nesting spot, they make themselves comfortable and they feed. It may not be easy to see a parasite with your eyes, but under the right microscope, in this instance, a spiritual microscope or a spiritual eye, like a person that has a spiritual eye to see. So when you do engage, well, first you should try to cut communication with them if possible. But if you are like a person like me, I'm a empath, but I sometimes draw in people that may have trauma. And I used to carry that energy on me. I used to take and transmute their energy for them. Well, this is before I even got into all of this. And I would carry their heaviness, and I would bear their cross, aka, bear their weight, just using Christian terminology here. But I would carry, and I would have to carry that, and I would have to transmute it. And they would leave, they'll be happy. I don't really draw in those people as much as often. But when I do, I have realized that you have to spiritually cleanse yourself afterwards. Because just by engaging with someone that they may call it a healer or a light worker, or a person that a spiritual alchemist, in the church they probably would say like intercessory prayer warrior. They would say like one that has anointing in their hands. The different names that us humans make up for these people or for what we may do. You have to go and you have to spiritually cleanse yourself. Otherwise, they, just like parasites, they will find a nesting spot and they will dig in and they will feed on your energy, on your mindset, on your words, on your attitudes, on your habits. And you will find yourself transmuting or changing into something else. And it can happen instantaneously, or it can happen like a slow feed. Okay? So I felt like I should make this video just for someone. How you can cleanse yourself. You can do a spiritual bath. You can burn a candle. You can burn incense. I love incense. I have like a whole menagerie of incense that I keep and I burn every day. And you can just, even if you can't do sage or Palo Santo, you can do incense. You can do a candle. You can do a birthday candle and then just run it over top of you, or just say a prayer in front of the white candle, or really, honestly, any color, a black candle, a white candle. Those would be the most common ones. Like how I said, you would run the smoke over top of your head, all throughout, as much around your body, under your feet, as possible. And you can even just, if you can't do that, because I know some people may be in a household where they have traditional religious people and they consider that to be worshiping the devil or something for some odd reason, although the high priest burnt incense, they did all this stuff, they transmuted energy and everything. But just for the sake of that, you could just recite one of the Psalms. You could recite that. You could just say a prayer. You can just say, wash me, cleanse me, remove any toxic energy away from me, return back to sender, anything, just to be conscious of it and to send back that energy, to repel it. Because all is mental. So even if you can't, really use the tools, remember you're the biggest tool that you can use. All right, so I hope this helps somebody. Peace.